1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This will be the 9th classroom. Welcome back to Studying Blueprints. My name is Noel, I'm a Swiss game designer and programmer, and today's goal would be to get the throne room, which we've been trying for a couple days, unsuccessfully so far, because it seems to be a pretty rare room. Alright, that reminds me of something I wanted to share quickly, some thoughts about the drafting rarities. Let me quickly pull up my tablet here. I do think the throne room is pretty hard to get, so if we draw a rarity line here, so where here we have rare items and here we have common items, and those are I think divided into 4 brackets, right, where we have rare here, uncommon, standard and common. I think those are the brackets. I'm actually not entirely sure anymore. If you have blueprint, that's a blueprint here, even though it's orange. We can have blueprints in all those brackets. Usually we have many of them in the same bracket, right? So this one might be the parlor and this one might be the billiard room. Those are very common, right? That we get them all the time. And I do think the throne room is a rare one here. I also think maybe the conservatory is actually a rare one. I'm not sure. But what I do wonder is whether within the same bracket, blueprints have their own rarity as well. So maybe a throne room could actually have a rarity of, let's say, 0.9. So if you have an extra rarity that ranges from 0 to 1, maybe throne room is in 0.1, which puts it here, and maybe conservatory has a rarity of, let's say, maybe 0.2, which maybe is here. So even if you would draw a rare room, you would be more likely to draft red rooms that are on the left side of this spectrum. I do not know if this system actually exists, but since we're not getting the throne room at all, it suddenly feels like we might have such a secondary system in place. But you know, that could also just be the RNG that just kind of makes me feel like it's unfair. But who knows? Alright, let's get back to the game. Maybe we'll get the schoolhouse here, which would also allow us to do the school exam, but that's not the case. Instead, I'm going to go for the trading post, because we have that piece of dynamite in here. Actually, I do have to check it out quickly. Yeah, we have that piece of dynamite, and there was this note in the last episode that said that we might be able to blow something up here or to make a path, and I don't see a pressure hammer access point, so I do think it's probably that. Okay, we'll come back here with the burning glass. For that we need the magnifying glass and a few other things. We are missing 2 rooms and 10 darts. Alright, we're starting on the left side as usually, and we'll start by using a bedroom since we need to come back through here anyways again. And then we'll do... not the best choices that we're getting here. I think I'm just gonna go for the hallway in this case. Then we can get the meal room in a later rank, which might be useful. So here, we could go pantry. And then get a dead end here, or try to at least. Conservatory. I might do that actually. Maybe we can adjust something good. Because I do feel like we need to adjust our... to improve our luck somehow. Oh, look at that. Actually, the lavatory is such a crap room. I do want to make this rare. I do think the lavatory is just a dead-end room, and the red border just makes it not spawn any items, which is the penalty of the room, but I don't think that's very useful, so I'll put it to rare, change confirmed. Then the laboratory is actually pretty good, but we're not getting it that often. I do think we should do experiments more often, although I've been told many times in the comments, I just keep forgetting, thank you for mentioning it again, that I can do experimental features in other rooms as well. So I think I'll leave that as is. What is that? That's unusual, which I think is okay. Alright. Basically, if I get into a terminal from the office or something, I should be able to run experiments from there as well. So we'll see if that's the case. Now, we could go... Let's go back and see what we're getting here. We could get a commissary and buy something. I think we might try. It's a very bad start, I feel like, with the hallway there. It's very unnecessary. Maybe I'll go with the spare room just to keep more options open. I think that makes more sense. Then to the left would be good. Don't really want to cut myself off. We could also do den here. It's annoying. Maybe I'll do storeroom and then we'll try to get around it again. Shovel. That's unusual to get a shovel here. Okay, that means we do need to get around here now. We could do that with a parlor. No blue labels. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not... Okay, so this one is the only one that indicates where the gems are. So the gems could be in the black box, but if this is false, then we don't actually know where it is. So let me just try to open the black one here. Wait, let me think about it, because it's either in the black one or it's not. But if it's not, we don't know where it is. So it has to be in the black one, no? If this one is false, I think it's in the black one. I don't see any other way. Yeah. This trick really works, I think, yeah. We can get the reading nook. And then we'll get a rare room after that. Oh, what is the rare room going to be? Hallway, maybe? Chapel. Chapel might actually be not too bad here. Maybe we'll try that. We could also go den for an extra gem. Might actually do that. Then here a dead end, yeah. So probably the dormitory. Which I don't think is very useful. What's the... Each time you enter a dormitory, after drafting, gain 10 steps. Oh, the hall pass. You will not lose traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems. Have I ever done that? Gotten that item? I don't think so. Don't think I did. Okay, but that's probably everything in here. Right? There's a paddle. They also had paddles in the boys' room, I think. Okay, here, now I want to go straight left. It's good that the greenhouse now has a left exit. We could do dining room. Probably gonna do that, because I don't want to spend any gems. Lunchbox for 10 steps. Then here to the right. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the gym then. We might be able to work our way around that so we don't actually have to use it. There isn't usually anything in here, I think. Okay, now we could go Chapel for extra room access. Extra doors. We have a lot of wasted doors, like one here, maybe potentially that one's not going to be wasted as well. Yeah, well, it definitely will be wasted. Bit unnecessary. Yeah, take my money. Okay, here would be good to connect to the foundation. Oh, the armory. Oh, that's actually good. Why is that yellow and black? What's black? What's a black room? Let's see if we get the armory and then we can get the axe. Very good. We can get the axe. Do you wish to purchase? Yes. Okay, we do have to figure out what we want to slash. I'm inclined to slash the cost of the schoolrooms, because that would allow me to get to the final exam the next time, because they're not gonna cost any gems. Let's purchase that. Wait, how did that work again? In the room directory, okay. Okay, let's, how do we see the gem cost of these? We don't. We have to go into each individual one. Okay, I'll go through each individual one, and then maybe I'll stop on the ones that are interesting. For example, the rotunda here costs 3 and it can rotate. That's already an interesting candidate. I have to write this down. Wait, where do I write it down? Rotunda. Then the gallery... Oh, no, it doesn't cost anything. Never mind. These are all pretty free. The attic costs 3 and has 8 items. That's very interesting. No, that costs 1. Garage. I don't know if it's worth it to ask the cost of 1. That costs 2. It gives you 2 keys. Okay. Less important. The locker room costs 1. The den. Cellar is free. Trophy room. Yeah, I looked at that last time already when I had, or when I thought about getting the axe. This costs you 5 and gives you 8 gems. So it actually gives you 3 gems if you have 5. But if you axe the cost, it gives you 8, which is insane. Strong candidate. Trophy room. I would say Rotunda is actually less. That gives you 8 items for... 8 for 2 or something. The ballroom costs 2. We could make that free. Then we would get 2. That's free. That's costs 1. The vault costs 3. I don't really think I need the vault that much anymore. But I'm also not sure. I did get keys again. Oh, I can axe here. Okay. Office costs 2. Drawing room 1. Drafting studio 2. But I don't think I need the drafting studio anymore. So I'll definitely lower the rarity next time. Pool costs 1. Pump room free. Type. It has listed all the types, okay. Master bedroom. I don't think that's very useful. Plus 1 step for each room in your house. Yeah. I think master bedroom I could probably turn down the rarity as well to remove more dead ends. Maybe I should get more observatories. These are mostly free, I think. No, passageway costs 2. It's very good. Maybe passageway is a good candidate, but only... Maybe here. Foyer costs 2, which is also kind of good because it opens all doors. Especially if you have a hallway with many doors. A great hall, that's what it's called. Maybe the foyer? The cloister is a good room. It costs 3. I don't know what the upgrade does. So we can now... Yeah, remember last episode we figured out how to get into the center here. But we haven't been able to do that. So that's actually something we still want to try today. If we get the cloister. We could axe that, which costs 3. I think that's actually even more important than the hallway. Oh, but the hallway has power. Whereas the cloister does not. Put that next to the... Let's put the cloister here. The greenhouse is got a bit better now. The secret garden is free anyways. Commissary costs 1. Everything here costs 1. The showroom I'm not a big fan of. The gift shop, the armory. All that stuff doesn't really cost a lot. Red rooms seem to be free because they already have a penalty. Studio additions. Kennel. Free. Why does it bring me back to... It somehow it puts me back on the red room page for some reason. That's a bug. Look, if I go to studio additions, then into the clock tower, and then I press escape, it kicks me back to the red rooms, even though I'm not actually in the red rooms. Must be a bug. Studio. What's the cost of the... Oh, holy cow. The throne room costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I don't know what the throne room does. I'm just gonna put it as a potential candidate. But let me go through here. The classroom, because I am so upset with this final exam. Ah, it's annoying. Wait, studio additions. The dormitory, I want to reduce rarity here. Vestibule. That's actually pretty good. It's slightly annoying. The casino, I want to reduce rarity. I hate that room. Okay, planetarium is free, I think. Would you stop going back to red? The mechanarium is free as well. The treasure trove as well. No, it costs 1, but doesn't really matter. The conservatory costs 1, that's okay. The closed inhibit is free. Then we have the tool shed. I think all the outer rooms are free. Right. I'm never getting the tomb again. I put it to unusual. And that's it. So what do I start with? Kind of want to do the classroom to get it out of the way, or I'll probably go for the attic, but the attic is very rare, and it's a dead end. I think I'm going to do classroom, or I go for something like the trophy room, and then I hope that I get the trophy room on my run where I think the trophy room just makes the most sense, to be honest. Where's the trophy? I think the trophy room makes the most sense, but I can't find it anymore. Where the heck is that? Here. I think I'm gonna do trophy room. And then we're gonna make this ultra common if we get the chance. Yeah, that's a good idea. Then we always get a lot of gems, which I think is worth a lot. If you can always get the trophy room in each run, you will get 8 gems in each run. So if you make this super common, I think I'm gonna do that. Bam. Okay. There goes that. That means we only have 1 exit left through here. Oh, I just ran a circle. And I might actually go for greenhouse. But that costs me something. We could also go kitchen, but that's less important. Let's go greenhouse. Because we do get a few things here, a few gems. Because the water sprinkler is also on. Oh, is that the metal detector? Yeah, I do think we need that for the burning glass. If I remember correctly. Alright. Then here options would be good. Workshop might actually be interesting because I would like to get the burning glass for the dynamite. So I'm gonna do workshop. We are missing the magnifying glass. Hopefully we can get that. Maybe we can buy it. We need options now. That means I need to go for the classroom, otherwise I'm locked out. Now we can redraw here. At least once. I'm running out of keys already. We could go cloister too. Actually, I'm probably going to do cloister. It gives us a lot of options, and we get to try to get into the middle. And we have a shovel as well. There's usually dig spots around here. I think I'm going to do that. We do have to touch this. Okay. Pebbles. Oh. Oh, I've not seen that. Huh? Have I not seen that on the backside? That wasn't there before. Was that always there? No, it wasn't. They just spawned that in probably just now. Hello? Mr. Nogula, is that the greenhouse guy, I think? If you are reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous, Miss Babbage. But he did not... Oh, there's letters here. CXET. What is that there? Is it just texture, probably? What does... CXET... I don't know what the heck that means. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be anything here. I need to take a picture of that. What could that be? And why is there... It almost looks like someone painted over other letters here. What is that? Or is it just the texture of the statue? Maybe those are letters... Oh, we have that castle puzzle, right? Yeah, look. Castle. If we type castle here, we get 2 extra letters that we can input. Oh, and that's what the cat is also about. Okay, let me see. Where the heck was that? Here is the castle. I'll just crop this down to the most necessary part. So this would be CX and ET. So CX and ET. Now I need to find that cat thing again, wherever that was. Where the heck was that? That was in the kennel. We did get the kennel fairly late. So it might be fairly low. Here. CA. But I know that. I know that this is a T already now. Right? Or is that here as well? Well, that's the question now. How many boxes can we fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Castle. Okay, so that's just the T that we already have now. I would say. I don't think that's very useful. Don't know why they give us the same clue again here. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Cat. I'm pretty sure that's a 3 here. So that's just the same T as here. Which is weird. I don't know why it's redundant. Okay. But these definitely fit together 100%. It's not coincidence, I would say. Alright. I would kind of like to go down now, explore this area. For that we need to go to the other side. But what's the cloister good for now? What can I do here? Nothing, right? Security is usually good to... And this counts as a dead end, yeah. I might go security and try to do an experiment. Oh, now I have the problem that I'm not going to have enough gems for the throne room. That's annoying. I think I need 4. Just realized that. Let's see if we can do, we can connect to the lab. Okay, this is how it works with the experiments. Permanently add 1 gold to allowance. Wow. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Spread dirt on the driveway. Gain 1 key for every... I think the allowance is pretty good. When you draw... Each time you eat an apple, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, when you draft a hallway from another hallway... Ooh, that's tricky. Or bypass a security door. I mean, how many times are you going to do a hallway next to a hallway? Maybe once if you're lucky. How many apples do you find? Usually not that many, unless you go for classrooms. So I can only hope to get the security door thing working, either by getting the card... start experiment. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. Thank you for mentioning that again. Never thought about this. Okay, let's go down. That's locked. I don't want to use locked doors right now. Here, maybe... The garage. I mean, nah. That's the problem. I think I'm going to go for the West Wing Hall because I do want to save up on gems. Because we do need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems for the throne room. Okay, I didn't realize it's 5. I could go for her ladyship chamber, because that gives us 3 when we get the walk-in closet. Or we go for the kennels, since that we do have the shovel as well. That might actually be better. And it opened the door. That's good, it was locked. Mail room. Aquarium. But it costs us 1. It's bad. But I do think I need to go for aquarium. It's the better option, yeah. We need to get gems somehow. Maybe from a shop. Okay, that opened the door again. That's good. So here to the left. Do we get a shop? Come on. No. We do get the billiard room for extra keys, which is good. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do this easily. 13, 31. Minus 30 is 1. 4 plus 3 is 5. Times 3 is 15. 51? No, wait, what? 4 plus 3 is 7. Times 3 is 21, so 12. Good. 13 times 1 is 13, is 31. Plus 10. No, wait. 13 is times 1 is then 31. Plus 10 is 41. 14? Oh, okay. Look at that. Unbelievable. That is so lucky. That means I'm gonna have to go back right now. I'm gonna have to increase security. Set security to high. Don't care about offline mode. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Then I would say we're going through the foundation, trying to get these 2 adjacent rooms. Okay, none of them are locked apparently. Okay, dead end. These are options to craft dead ends, I would say. We could do closet or planetarium. Maybe I'll do the hallway closet. It's not optimal. But we do need the magnifying glass, which we're not getting. Okay. Okay. And we don't really need the utility closet, but it's a dead end. We could turn off the dark room if we draft this, which is good. I think I'm gonna do that. There's something here. Because we have the metal detector, okay. We do have the key card now, so the gym is off, the dark room is off, and the garage is on, okay. Alright, I don't think we need to go down. Don't really see the point in that. Okay, so we do have some options now. Let's try to go straight here. But I don't want to use keys. So I'm going to go through the cloister. Stay here first. Maybe to the left with the observatory. That cost us a gem, my last gem. Damn it, I really need to find a shop. Oh, hot damn. 5 gems. Look, that's so lucky. Apples are extra delicious. 2 chests to the entrance. Rooms with 4 doors are more common, and that's another diamond. Okay, well, the diamond situation just changed. We have a lot of stars, 29. That's really good now. Okay, we're stuck here though. Okay, let's use one, I guess. I can't do weight room because I'm gonna lose too many steps. Here everything is locked. So I'm inclined to go for secret passage, but it costs a gem. So maybe I'll go secret passage and I'll try to get a shop. That gets me up here. Right, because I can't get... That's a black room. So black rooms do not have a color, so you can't force them from this room here. I don't really want anything else. I want a shop. But I'm not gonna go there yet. Well, let's see if it's open. It is open. The Mount Holly gift shop. It's free as well. I think I do have to go for that, but I don't have enough money to buy anything. Let's see. Cursed coffers, a permanent addition to the shrine. Oh, we should probably do that. Because we can buy it, let's just buy it. Then the blue tents. We need 8 trophies for the blue tents first, okay. And let's go top rank. That's locked. That's also locked. Okay, we need a lot of keys here. Was this locked too? This is also locked. Damn it. Okay, then I'm gonna go here. Okay, now we're having a bit of a problem. Running out of keys. Where can we get keys? I could redraw. The weight room most certainly gives me a security locked door that I can bypass. That increases allowance. I could also redraw. What's my main goal? Let's go to the throne room, or to get the burning glass. For that I need items. How far away is the workshop? It's right around the corner. Okay. I think I'm gonna go weight room. It costs me steps. But I do have the dining room here as well. I just need to be able to still get back to it. Okay, now we can bypass here. Very good. Let's bypass. Might redraw here. I don't really want to spend gems and I don't want to get the archive, so let's redraw. Okay. Might get the Great Hall, because that gives me an access door to the right. I'm not really gonna use it. Experiment successful, very good. Then what about here? So we have an increased allowance now. We could do it with Dark Room since that has been deactivated. Could also open this, I guess. But that is not going to be too helpful. Don't really need to get into room 46. Okay, we get another security lock door. Wait, shouldn't the light be on here? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with a free option then. I don't know what the others are. They're not... Ah, look at that. There's no item there, but we could get a key there, so let's try. Ah, we get a key. That's good. Very good. That was worth it. Okay, to get back to the dining room, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can still move on a little bit. Let's get the free one. If there would be one that costs 5... Oh, damn it. We have enough steps. Where is there something? There's something somewhere. No? Weird. Okay, let's stay here. We get a lot of allowance today for these security doors, which is really, really good. I do need a key here. We could also go for the patio. That gives us 3 places where we can get gems, but it puts us off in the wrong direction. But it gives us extra gems, which are good. Might do that. What's the allowance now? 48, wow. There's always a dig spot in here, but not necessarily anything in it. Okay, and there's always a gem in here as well. I forgot about that. That's good. Okay, we have 11 steps left. So 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I think I want to go back now. Well, yeah, because every room I enter takes away 2 steps, which is super risky. So cloister through here into dining. And then I think I'll go observatory quickly. We'll see. So into the classroom. There should be a gem in here. Ah, here. Here to the left. There should be a gem in here as well. There. Oh, I didn't see that. Another key. That's good. Then through chapel into dining. Alright. We don't have a boiler, but it still gives us 20 steps, which is good. Okay, so now I think I'm going to push ahead with 2 keys. So we could try to go around here. And then archives as well. We're low on steps, definitely. Okay, through here. I can spend the gem, that's okay. Well, I can use one. Okay, that opened the door, which is great. Then I don't want to spend a key here. I should have probably opened the archives door just to see what it was, and that was a mistake. Boudoir is good. We're gonna do that. Because it gives us the 2 keys and the gem. We have 2 leftover gems that we can still use, even if we don't get the throne room. Okay. Last key. I think I'm gonna just use it. Then maybe we'll go for veranda. I don't have any keys left. So I might just redraw here. I don't know what else to do today. Because if this door is locked, we're gonna be screwed. Okay, let's use our dice, I think. The lab, not too important. We could do the corridor. What's the point in doing the corridor? It takes it away from the draft pool, otherwise it's really not that important. There's not going to be anything in it. Let's just redraw again. Okay, I think I'm going to go for the archived floor. Or we could do commissary. Let's actually do commissary. Maybe we get something interesting to purchase. Gems, okay. And keys. Oh, wow. Set of gems. Then I'm purchasing at least... Well... Should I go for a key or should I go for 4 bananas? Maybe I'll go for the bananas for steps. Wait. I do need to go back here, up here, and if I do... I need a key here, I need a key here. I have 12 steps, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6... It's gonna be very tight. I won't be able to make it anywhere. I think I'm gonna go for the bananas, otherwise I'm just instantly dead. Yeah. Okay, not enough money now. Okay, I can't go through there, I have to take the longer way. Okay, I could also do security this room here. That takes away less steps, so I still have a chance to get to the workshop. Maybe that would be better. Because if I go to the archives, I'm gonna lose too many steps. Okay, what's this? I have to go for that. I don't know what else the other things are. Wow, vestibule. Not very useful. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to the archives through here. What the heck? Oh, it beeps here because we're near the Great Hall, so there's something hidden here in this room. Okay. Alright, I get it. There's also something there. Don't know what. Okay. That's locked. Great. Okay, Okay, so unless we find a key, we won't be able to do anything here. That means we're basically done. Oh, I thought there would be an item here, but there's not. Okay, so I wasted a bunch of steps. What else can we do? And I think I'm pretty much done. I can go craft something, but I can probably not really use it. Is that here? Yeah. Keycard is not combinable with anything. Hey. We could do the detector shovel, but that just seems to be better at detecting stuff. I don't think that's very useful. We can do the electromagnet. I don't know what that does. Maybe we'll do that just to try. We could also do the dowsing rod. What's the dowsing rod? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do the electromagnet. I don't think I did that before. Just to see what it is. The metal detector, no, I've not done that before. I've never seen this. Looks cool though. What the heck? There's pieces coming. Okay. A functional powered electromagnet. You are more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collect coins and keys when entering a room. Oh, that helps us to get the mechanarium. And we needed... What did I put in? Might need to look it up again. I put in the... I already forgot. Well, definitely the compass and the battery, maybe? Oh, we can also do the detector shovel still. I mean, I guess that's just good at finding stuff. Don't think I did that before. No, I don't think I've seen this. Greater chance of finding coins and keys. Much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. Okay, so it's just good at digging up stuff and finding stuff. I think that's it though. Yeah. I mean, if keycard pops up here, I'm sure you can put it into something. No? This is locked. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Garden Shopping Center. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really we have to talk about it here. Alright, we're doing another day. Same goal, which is primarily the throne room. And potentially we could try to get the conservatory again to tilt things into our favor. I do think I need to start doing that, otherwise I'm not getting anywhere. The armory would also be good again, so we can axe another cost. I think I'm just going to keep the armory until I axed most of the costs, and then maybe we'll go back to the bishop. Okay, the schoolhouse. I think we do have to go for the schoolhouse in that case. I'm not gonna go in, I'm just checking. Sometimes there's an item there, but not today, so I think that's alright. Okay, schoolhouse. That means we have 9 rooms. We need 9 gems just for getting to the exam. That means the trophy room would be really good today. We'll try to get that. And we're starting off with... We could try to go into the corner for once. I don't usually go into a corner first. Or we try the pantry. Usually the pantry is pretty annoying. Okay. I do not yet want to start with the classroom. It's too early. I think I do need to stack up on gems first. Which means it's important that we're getting this right today. And of course we're immediately getting the freaking magnifying glass, which we needed yesterday. The gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. The gems are in the blue box. Okay, we have 2 statements about the gem. Only one statement is true. The gems are in the only true box. If this is true and this is false, that would mean... Okay, these two are kind of saying the same thing, but they can't both be true. So these are both false, which is that's true. So it's in blue. I think it's in blue. If this is true, the gems are in the only true box, and that's false. But that doesn't help. I think it has to be in blue. Oh no, that was stupid. That would have been so important. Oh, how did I get that wrong? Then I think we're going for the den. We need gems. Desperate for gems now. I screwed up big time here. Conservatory. Okay. Costs me a gem though. Okay, maybe we do storeroom then instead. No, maybe that's not the right move today to do conservatory. We need gems. I don't have the shovel. It's gonna be tricky. That's a big screw up. We could start off with a classroom here to get them out of the way slowly. But I shouldn't do too many, otherwise I'm gonna have gem issues. Then here to the left classroom would be good. We're not getting one. Okay. We can redraw. We could get that out of the pool. Which would be okay, I guess. Maybe that gives us a gem? Doesn't that usually have an item here? No item today, nothing. Are you kidding me? Oh, we have this, though. But I can't use the key yet. It's too early. Don't have enough. Oh, this pisses me off. Alright, let's see what we're getting here. Okay, maybe we'll go with the hallway. Then we'll see what we're getting here. Okay. Not really good. But maybe I'll put down a corridor. Then maybe here... Actually, we'll go for conservatory. Maybe. Okay, no, we actually have to go for the closet because it's next to a hallway. That makes most sense, I think. 2 keys. Ah, a silver key, which is good. Gives us rooms with more doors. Then here, straight right. Which is not great, what we're getting here. I'm thinking about it. So either I could do dining room, but I'm gonna lose 1 exit. I could do boudoir, which gives me a gem and 2 dice, but I also lose an exit. Here I also... So it doesn't matter what I do, I lose an exit. I could redraw, but I don't really want to spend that. Dining room is pretty powerful. I think I'm gonna do the boudoir. What is that? Is it Christmas today? It could be Christmas. What the heck? No way. No way. That is super lucky that I mean, okay, we probably would have gotten the boudoir anyways today, but it's good that we got it early. That means we should now start focusing on a couple schoolrooms while keeping our options open. And we need a lot of keys to make sure we're not running out of those. Okay. We have 7 dice. Insane. Maybe today is the day. That means I wouldn't need to axe the classroom, which is also really good. Options would be great here. I think I'm gonna go for the classroom to start getting them out of the way. Straight left. Another classroom. Why not? Right, because those two point to the right. That's not useful, so yeah, classroom. It's the only viable option. That makes sense. Okay, now here I would take a dining room or something that goes left, right. Or the chapel, yeah. I think that's good. And then we'll first go to the left, see if we can connect to the foundation. Maybe I'll use a special key here. Nah, wait. We still have 2 exits. Let's use a regular key here. Then we could do spare. Okay. It's a bit tricky because here now we only have one way out. That means here I should get a hallway if possible. Or the dining room, very good, yeah. To keep our options open. Nice. And then we're gonna go backwards. I'm gonna fill up these 2 squares. Uh-huh. We're not going for the patio, the effect's not good enough. So I think I'm gonna go for the billiard room because that gives us good keys that we need. We're wasting a slot by doing that, but I don't want to use dice. Alright, 19, then that's 1 times 20 is 20. That's 20 minus 1 is 2. Minus 20 is minus 18. No, wait. 20 minus 1 is 19. So that's 91. Minus 20 is 71, 17. Okay, where do we start? Oh, do we need to do the clockwise or something? So 13 is 31, is 41 is 14, plus 9 is 23 is 32, minus 20 is 12, maybe. That was correct. Oh, the key card. Extremely powerful, okay. It's one of the best items, I don't know, like if you want to go for it, then that's one of the best items. Then I would say we check what's in the dining room here. Classroom would be good. Armory is always good as well. Probably going for the armory, actually. We do need the axe. But one time there was no axe in there, so I don't know. Does it switch between axe and not axe? Let's see. Let's try. If we can get the axe, that would be great. No, it's not the axe. That acts as a burning glass. We needed that yesterday. Okay, let's see. Got 10 steps. Candlelight candles. Oh, we have to purchase it, okay. Can knock the locks off chests and trunks. That's actually good because we do have a trunk. We might get more. I think I'll get that. Gain a star tomorrow. Can we only purchase one thing? No. The shield is once per day while drafting you can equip Knight's shield to ignore the negative effect of any red room. I think we'll do that as well. Let's just get all the stuff here. Yeah. We have the torch. I don't think it's going to be very useful today. To the right here would be good. Come on, classroom. Classroom to the left, you're kidding me. We're going for library. We only have 3 keys left. Okay, let's do one more room here. Good, there's a key here, that's rare. Don't usually get very many things there. And we could use a key here. Okay, maybe I'll do that. We could go for weight room and protect ourselves because this is a pretty annoying room. I think I'm gonna shield ourselves from this. Yeah. Okay, but then we'll go back quickly and see. Wait, so how far is that? Because there's a trunk in here. We're not going to go all the way just to get that trunk. I'm going to go through here to the foundation. Then we'll approach it from this side, hoping that we get less locked doors now. Or at least a security. We only have... Okay, we have 3 classrooms so far. We need 6 more. We have 8 gems. We could do garage here. Then we get rid of the gem issue. Not the gem issue, the key issue. For a bit, at least. Okay. That's our last room at the moment, but at least it has 3 doors, which is good. There was an item in here once, I think. Or maybe not. Alright, let's see what's here. To the left, please. Classroom to the left, great. We could also do commissary and hope for a set of gems. Might do that. I'm not sure if they sell that. No. They do not. We could keep... Shovel is usually pretty good. Metal detector helps us find keys, which is good. Salt shaker is for steps. So these are step optimizations. I think I'm gonna go for metal detector as well as shovel. And then the sleeping mask is something about when you enter bedrooms, I think. Salt shaker is like mediocre. I think I'll keep the money. And I'll... I mean, it has already been decided whether that door is locked or not. We can check. It is locked, okay. And let's explore this bottom part first here. Okay, I'm gonna redraw because we have so many dice. I would like to get a classroom. Okay, good. Because we do need to start making progress. We don't have that much space left. A classroom to the right would be good here. Goes to the left. I guess I can work with that. Or I have to redraw and hope it goes... Well, the problem is... I have to get them here. The next one is to the left. The next one will be to the right, maybe. I don't... They don't always swap left, right. It's right, right, left. I should probably write that down. Well, I'll write it down when I edit, actually. But... So the first classroom is to the right. The second one also to the right. Then to the left. Then to the left. And then to the left again. But that means after that, we will get one to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be our 5th. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Don't necessarily want to use dice. Let's do it. I don't know if that's the right choice. Okay. Next one goes to the right. I use a regular one here. Trophy room. That's actually good. I think I'm gonna go for the trophy room because it's so powerful. Since we've axed the cost. It's not the optimal place for that. And we only have 1 exit left now, but we have a lot of dice, so I think we should be able to force our way out of here. To the left here. Ah, that's tricky. Not optimal, but we're going for the classroom here. Then maybe we get another classroom to the left. That would be really good. No. We could do experimental house features or observatory. I think observatory might be good. Because that generally gives us a lot of different star signs. For meal as well, we have 30 stars, holy cow. Everything is 50% off. A key, that's an apple. Okay. Apples are extra delicious, okay. I need to go through here. This is our last door. So I might actually use a special key here. Should I use the special key here is the question. No, I mostly just want to go straight. I'm okay with going straight. I have to redraw. We need something that goes straight. Okay. We could do vestibule. Showroom's not gonna be that useful. I don't want to do closed exhibit, so it's gonna be vestibule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classrooms. We need 3 more. Okay, that's locked. So I think we're gonna get a classroom here to the left. We still have a lot of dice, so I hope that we can wiggle our way out of here. We have enough resources, I think. We should be able to do it. We only need 2 classrooms left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 9 as far as I can recall. To the right here. And we just want a classroom. I think the chances are pretty good to get a classroom, but is it pointing in the right direction? No, it is not. I'm gonna get the security and increase security here. I don't want to waste my keys. And we're also going into the lab to do an experiment. Thank you so much for pointing that out in the comments. I would have not figured that out. I mean, I did figure it out, but I just forgot. I would never have tried this again, probably. Gain a star. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Oh, okay. Gain 1 key, gem, or die. Gain a star. When you draft a shop, when you draft a hallway. So actually immediately gain... I would take a key, or a die, or a gem. They're all good. I think immediately gain a key, gem, or die. Might be good. Hallway to hallway is unlikely. Shop, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. We got a key. That's good. Alright, then here I take a classroom, please. Or actually, is this the last room? No, it's not. But still, let's take the, well... Yeah, let's take the silver key, maybe. I hope that's a good choice. The hallway would be good, actually, here. Okay, we could take the courtyard, I guess. I don't care about security locked doors, so maybe we just do closed exhibit instead of the courtyard, because the courtyard costs us something, but it also gives us items. But this is free, so I think I want to go closed exhibit. Don't tell me the throne room is past the closed exhibit. That would be funny if we get that now. Okay. I think I'll go for lab. Even if I don't need it. Just don't want to spend too many gems. Let's see. Then let's see what we're getting here so we know what we're dealing with. Come on, classroom. Okay. We are getting a classroom. This will be our 8th classroom. Then we only need one more, and we have 2 doors that we can use. I think that should be possible. Yeah, and we have studied this lesson. That means we're going through the lab and we're hoping for the final exam. I think I'm gonna roll the dice. At least once. And then we're going for the West Wing Hall. That's good. Gives us more options. Then we'll check this here first. Come on, classroom. No. But we get the reading nook with a key. Let's do that. Okay. Another chance for a classroom. Nope. Then I'm just gonna do... You know what? The darkroom really annoys me. Because I don't think I want to ever use that. So I'm just gonna drop the darkroom here. And then just move on. Oh, there's something in there. Aha. But it of course doesn't want to give it to me. Oh, here. That's what there was. Okay. Alright, so again, 1 room left, 2 doors left. I think I'm gonna go for the gym here to save the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 1 classroom left that we need. It should really be possible. What the heck? We're behind the closed exhibit. Lower barrier. Reset alarm system. Reveal tripwire. Okay, you know what? First we're doing the classroom. I don't know if this will kill me or something. Classroom. And this is the last classroom. We're going for that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This will be the 9th classroom. Yeah, we're going for the classroom. Let's go. And then we're looking at this exhibit thing. What the heck is that? Graduation. Reddington Elementary. 8 years certainly flew by. I hope I can do that. Classroom puzzle. Shit, 30 minutes. Mount Holly Elementary, final exam, 30 minutes. Instructions, your exam has begun. You will now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to a question, skip it and come back later. This is an open book exam and you may use your notes and may retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the test within 30 minutes. After you have completed your exam, it will grade it remotely and results will be sent to you the following day. Next page. Mount Holly. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags. He then turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drove another 3 hours and passed 4 additional flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? Oh my god. Okay. Multiple choice. In the scenario above, where does Sam live? Oh my god, okay. We're just gonna go through it quickly. What color is the most associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room pairing? Chapel in Fen... Oh god, I have no clue. What the hell? What color is the fruit that gives +3 steps when consumed? That's a banana. And it's yellow. I'm pretty sure it's a banana. Yeah. Sometimes I'm gonna look at some resources. So here I have the banana somewhere. It says banana. Where's banana? +3 steps. Okay. I don't know about this one here. Solve the following problem. 5 minus 5 is 0 plus 2. Oh, what? Times 2. 5 minus 5 times 2 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, 24. Solve the following problem. 5 is 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16, minus 5 is 11. 10 times 4 is 40. What's purple? What was purple? 1 minus 4. I don't know what purple is minus 3 times 2 is minus 3. 1 minus 4 is minus 3 times 6. Minus 6 plus 7 is 1. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Times 8 is minus 8. That's divide, right? Minus 4 is minus 20. Wait. Minus 1 times 8 is minus 8. Divided by 2 is minus 4 times 5 is 20 though, no? Damn it, I don't know. Okay. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? Oh god. I have to look at this periodic table C. Isn't it like... Apparently it's carbon. But what about in blueprints? Okay, apparently it's carbon, okay. Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? I mean, I can just look at that, right? Is that not allowed? It says it's an open book, so... It's Ne. What's Ne? Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? Probably MT for mount. Is there a Y? Yeah, there's a Y. An LL. There's an LI. LL doesn't seem to exist. HO? What's HO or LL? Okay, what about HO? Okay, that exists. And MT? Okay, that exists as well, so it's LL. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol AG? Come on, that's not interesting. Silver. Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? Which element could not be used in the spelling of clues? Don't know. How many elements are on top row of the periodic table? 2. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? I would have said Trinsdale, but... How many cities are larger than... I don't know. I'm terrible at this. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Ares? Oh, God. The Arch Ares are here. The ticking makes me nervous, man. The Kurarika is really far, no? Which of the following realms is not... The Kurarika is really far. I think Kurarika is like... That's Kurarika here. And that's... Fen Ares is here somewhere, I think. I have that in my book. Kurarika... Arch Ares. Yeah, Fen Ares was, I think, here. It's called Arindia Ares now. So Kurarika, I think. Which denotes the realm of Arch Ares. Arch Ares is the crown thing. What realm is directly north of Viraja? The Orindia Ares. Or the Fen Ares, I guess. It's not Morachai. Morachai is here. So it must be the Fen Ares. Okay. Where are you right now as you take this exam? I think we're here in Orindia Ares. Mount Holly or is... Well, maybe we're here. Wait, I can't undo this anymore? I can't undo it. I wanted to... Well, we're not... Well, we're not in Orindia Ares. Oh, we might be. This is wrong, probably. It might be Fen Ares. Well, I can't undo it anymore. Unfortunately, that's good to know. Which two pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Which two pieces of art would be best paired to depict the... Aha! So two that only differentiate by... How was that? Wait. It was like crow... boats... That gives you a letter. One has a letter more than the other. Okay. Bale and ale, probably. Bale and ale. Birch and Oak, Birds Bookstore, Wings Honey. Yeah, hay bale, bale and ale. Okay. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? I don't know. I have to look this up. That's not really interesting because I don't actually know. Blueprints, grade 5. Which one is grade 5? That's grade 4. Grade 8. Okay, well, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it in a sec. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly Entrance Hall? Oh, God. There's a hand, definitely. Hey, come on, give me something else. Oh, look. There's a reflection something, so I just got spoiled. But I was looking at the reflections earlier. Like in the beginning of the game, I think. Hall paintings? Ah, here. Hand and hands. Which of the following pieces of art? Dude. That's the queen and that's the ace. Realize Trinsdale face. I don't know what that means. Can you find the difference? What the heck? I don't even know what that means. I'm so lost. So these three are what? That's Iraja, Orindia, Fen Ares, and Arch Ares. Is it like the shape of this? Does the shape match somehow? Not really. Kind of. Not really. Can you find the difference? Who is this again? Oh! Maybe it's about the name. Maybe it's about the name of the angel? Arch... Fen Ares? Because it's Ares. Iraja, Ares. I don't know, man. Frick, I'm not gonna get this. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? I have to look through. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? I don't know either, man. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? I have to look this up. This is in these... That's not the kind of puzzle I really enjoy that much, to be honest, because it's an open book test. I don't really like this type... I'm happy that I'm done with school. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? But I do get pretty hot, to be honest, because of this ticking sound. Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? The deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? I don't know, I don't remember. Okay, we need to figure out... I'm gonna look up what this thing specifically is. What else? How many do we have here? How many pages? Holy cow. In an ancient Orindia, the number 8 was considered by Algerian scholars to be mathematically near perfect. Though many in the specular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. Oh, okay, so double square. What's 64 times 64? It's probably a result that gives you like 4 8s or something. And then... What is the... I need to look this up because that specific thing I don't get. Math, classroom. It's just this wavy thing. I know that. Single wave, round to the digit... round to the 1 digit, round to the 10 digit, round to the 100 digit. What the hell? Okay. So round to the... So this would be 10. This would be 10 squared, which is 100. This would be 64, 46. No, wait. Yeah, 46. Near perfect, though many... 64... rounded to the next 10 would be 60. Don't get it. So that's 10 squared is 100. The circle doesn't mean anything, right? I don't think so. 64 times 64 is what we had here. That doesn't seem to be a very specific number. 64... rounded? But what does that mean, rounded to? Yeah, okay. Oh, the important thing here is that unlike the square and diamond, the wave operator is applied before the value inside its center. Aha, so that's 64 squared. No, wait. 10 squared is 100. But that's also 10 squared. Wait. No, that... Okay, I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense to me. So that gives us something 1,000 something. That gives us 64. That gives us 70. 8 times 8 is 64. That gives us 60. That gives us 64, 46. Oh, 46. Room 46. I'm gonna go with this. Might be wrong. Mount Holly in or at is point A, point B. Using the provided Urajan terms for cardinal directions above, what would be the clearest way you could give directions to someone at point A to get them to point B? In, at. Aha. In, Et is. I mean, that makes sense, but they provide that. That's too easy. Et tre. What's tre? Et tre. Okay, it's gonna be one more of the complicated ones. In et is. Well, you're going to the right and then to the right again. Maybe et tre? To the right? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's et tre, because you go to the right once, to the right again. But then I don't know why it should be 3. Agin et of issa trevo. Mayan et matre etis. How would you say the following phrase in a Rajan? You have a very, very long name. I need to look at this again. How would you tell an Iranian count me out? Okay. What is the Iranian word for house? I need this. Yeah, make it even smaller. Great. Why are people uploading pictures that are as small as redirect notice? Yeah, great. Make it even smaller. Come on. Irajan. You must be kidding me. Okay, let's see. I just need house, really. Where's house? Hue. Okay. Nev yait. New? That's new? What's yait? Gate. New gate. The phrase tre venle can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation of this phrase? Tre venle. Tre ven. Treven branch le me branch me my tree is not very that old tree is not owed by me. That sounds very off. Treven le tre. Dude, this is so freaking... Tre ven le. Tre tree ven. Tree end off, which is the tip. Le is me. The tip of the tree is me. That old tree is not owed by me. My tree is not very old. I don't think it's my tree. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. I think it's not my tree. I don't know. I'm running out of time anyways. Solve the following problems. 6 times 6 is 36. Minus 3 times minus 3 is 9. Minus 3 is 6. 12 is 21. 3 is 3. 11 divided by 3. That doesn't make any sense. Is it like 11? No. Okay, I don't get it. 4 squared is 16 plus 5 is 11 times 2. It's 22 minus 1. 21, 12, no. Wait, I need to look at this math again. Clearly I'm not getting something about the math. We won't get the exam today. It's unrealistic. Here. I need to look at this a bit more in more of a calmer environment again. Go through all the pages. Okay, so point before dash does not matter. Seven, okay. So you apply the number in the center of the operator before applying the operator. Aha. Okay, so that would mean 11 divided by 3 is like... yeah, okay, now I get it. That's why we can round. 11 by 3 is 3.6, round to 1 is 4. Okay. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 5 is 11. 21 times 2 is 42. Minus 1 is 41, is 14. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. God. 2.5 times 3, so we have 10 minus 1 times 6 plus 100. Rounded to the next 100 gives us 200. Okay. Alright, now we kind of have to finish up, so I'm just gonna choose whatever I think makes most sense. Okay, I don't have no... He drove 3 hours north past 8 flags. He turned around on 10 and drove another 3 hours and passed 4 additional flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale. What color were the flags? So they were all the same flags, aha. Past 8 flags. He turned northwest. Northwest Tanner Fork. Let's look at my document quickly. If you go northwest, there has to be a pretty, like maybe Orindia Aries. I would expect it's that. And that's, isn't that red? Give me my table. Oh, why is that just turned off? That's great. My light is turning off. Awesome. I would say I'm gonna go with red, because I don't know better. In the scenario above, where did some live? Oh, okay, it's already wrong because we don't have that choice. Maybe, or that doesn't make any sense. That's wrong. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room? A chapel in Fen Aries. No, that's okay. Shop in the Arch Aries because the shop is yellow. Korarika is orange. Why would that be a greenhouse? I'm gonna go that because Korarika is... I thought that's orange. We did that. So after following 10 is 40. Divided by 5 is... give me my math thing. 40 divided by 5 is 8, yeah. Minus 4 is 4. We did these. Which element is not by the spelling of the word clues? Maybe radon, it sounds like random. Clues. Ah, yeah, you're gonna have to live with the green screen being off for a second. Chlorine. US. Uranium. I'm gonna go for radon, I don't know what that is. The city of Fen is south of which small body Fen? I'm gonna say Trinsdale, because that's the only one I really know. How many cities are larger than Reddington? Reddington is probably pretty big, no? I'm gonna go with 2. Running out of time here. Was not displayed in Graced 5. Bride. I think it's Bride and Flan? Jungle. I don't remember Jungle. No, wait. I think there was maybe Jungle. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in entrance hall? Ace and face is there. Realize, because I think I'm gonna go with realize. That's in the gallery. Here, that's an angel. I forgot which one. Do we have the names here quickly? Running out of time. Definitely running out of time. Give me the angels, come on. It's this one here, but I don't know which one that is, damn it. I'm gonna say... It doesn't really matter, I don't know. Crowned ruler. Wasn't it the general who became the ruler because he won or something? In which era was the railways? I don't know. Wasn't that the very long one, the 22 one? I don't know. That was the first capital. I think it was the Grand City, no? Which realm gifted the victory parade at the conclusion of the war? Which realm gifted victory? So someone gifted them something. It could have been... So Archaries were above, Nuance was below, Orindia was the loser. I think I'm gonna go with Nuance. The deciding battle was fought on the southern shores, which I don't know that. The Colossus, I don't know. I did all of these. How do you say the following phrase? You have a very long name. Or something like that. How do you spell count me out? Something like that. It has count in it. I'm gonna go with it's Trey, I don't know, it's wrong probably. I did this one as well. Okay. I think I did everything. Half of it is wrong. Time's up. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a pain. What a pain. I need to do quite some research. But now at least I can look up the exam online, which I'm going to do. And then maybe we're just going to do an episode about researching all the solutions. And then we have to get back here again and do it again. What a pain. Please take a seat. What a pain. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. That was quite something. Man, okay, green screen works again. How great is that? But this exam, that's something else. It has a lot of questions that I don't really want to look up, but I guess it will help us as well in figuring out the sigil stuff, because we will need to get the sigils done as well. All right, we have one more access path here. For that, we need to go through here, I guess. Oh, also, I forgot about this. What does reveal tripwire do? What about lower barrier? What about reset alarm? Reset successful. Okay, so I guess we need to try to make our way through there without touching anything? Or what? I mean, how the heck? Maybe through here. Let's go check it out. Like, what the hell is that? Oh. Wait. Did I just run through here? I don't remember being in the lab today. Okay, well... Okay, we could... Wow. We could try through here. That seems like a possible path, at least. Right? It's also kind of like there is space for the head. Whereas here, for example, if we go through here, we'll probably put our head into here somewhere. That does not make much sense here. We could also try through here. We do want to get to the crown, I'm assuming. Okay, let's try. Okay, no chance. No chance. How the heck? Why would I raise the barrier? That doesn't make any sense. Is there something that I'm missing, like a specific... What if we're fast enough and we can get there in 10 seconds? Oh, maybe we have to trigger it, then press reset. Wait, let me time it quickly. I'm gonna time how many seconds I require to get there. Maybe we have to get there in under 10 seconds. Wait, I'm getting my phone out here to stop the time. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to get in there, but it's probably not gonna work. Oh, shit, I just wanted to time myself. It's actually, it's possible. It's definitely possible to do it in 10 seconds. Let's try it through here. Don't think that's possible. Yeah, no way. I can't even step a foot into that thing. Okay, we do need to get to the... we need to stand exactly in front of it. So I'm gonna press reset alarm systems, and that's why it has a 10-second timer. Wait, how far away can I get? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Paper crown. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Also useful for rehearsing museum burglary. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Also useful for rehearsing museum burglary. Well, that's not useful though. God, that scared me. Or is there anything else that I missed here? Surely that's not it. Come on. That sounds a bit weird that you just get this tiny effect from doing that. I don't know. I mean, it's cool that we did it. I can say I did it, but it's not necessary. Okay, let's go to the vestibule and see if we can get the throne room here. That would be to the left. Can get the conference room. We can also redraw. How many times can we redraw? Only once. But I can get a bedroom now. And then we can use up all our dice here. Trying to get the throne room. Well, we could do the conservatory, but I want the throne room. But we have already exhausted our blueprints, pool of blueprints. So hopefully we have a chance of getting it. But it just seems like it's not gonna work. What do we need to do to get it? Yeah, I don't know. For the life of me, I don't know how to get the throne room. I hope there's not some rule attached to getting it. That's annoying. I don't have the office, and neither do I have the master bedroom, so I can't do the puzzle either. Not that I would want to change the armory out at the moment. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go for the casino and see if I missed anything in there, because I don't usually draft this room. Yeah, there's a lot of money, okay, I guess. But we can only get things that are useful for today here, I think. Can't get anything that's useful beyond. Here we can only get money, which is super useless. Here we could, in theory, get keys and things, but that's not useful either, so... This room is just not very useful, it seems. I think that's it. I wouldn't know what else to do, which is a bit sad, but... Yeah, I think we're calling a day here. I wouldn't know what else to do. Alright, we have the academic campus on day 49. So I guess next time again, throne room somehow, and maybe we'll try to figure out how to do the school exam. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you want to be here when the next episode drops. Until then, have a good time. Take care. Bye.